Okay, so here we have Magic Mini Tramp, and it is magic because most of the children love trampoline. You can just about get any child out of a bad mood or out of a anxious state by saying, come on, let's go and do trampoline now. Okay, so it is Magic Mini Tramp, but trampoline is dangerous if you don't know how to teach it properly. And so I'm going to give you the most common things that we see time and time again, and hopefully speed up your learning curve, that you don't make the same mistakes I did and that most coaches do by trial and error. You are still going to always make mistakes, know that, but hopefully it won't be too detrimental to the safety of the children. All right, so come over here, darlings, come to the front. You've noticed what I've done is I've put this in a very specific way. And the first thing you need to be aware of is that this trampoline does slope, and it's sloping with the lower side facing the mats. And usually when we do trampoline from a run, we have it the other way. So if you think biomechanically, what are the pros and cons of having the trampoline this way and having the trampoline this way? Can anyone think? Yeah, it's that momentum thing again, just like the slope going down there. So the child is definitely going to move forward, which is more satisfying for the child and also safer when they're little and they're not doing a big whole long run and getting any momentum. They're just jumping and jumping off. We don't want them to land back on the trampoline again. Okay, so that will give a little bit better, more of a chance of them moving forward. And then why do we not have it like this when we do it from a run? Two reasons.
When they're running and you turn it the other way, it's because it's the front that way, they're running towards it and it slows down and you
it converts perfect. So biomechanically, that speed is being converted upwards when it's at an angle. Okay? Otherwise they would carry on. And there's another reason, it's very obvious. It's higher on this side, too high on this side. Okay. All right, so now we all understand why we do it this way. So when we start, let's just think, what are the 4 phases of this movement? There's the run phase, there's the hurdle phase, there's the take-off phase, and the landing phase. Okay, so let us put the last 2, let's start with the last 2. It's like when you ski, you learn to brake and roll first, okay, or stop and roll. Same in gymnastics, you learn to land first before you start any movement. So let's just make sure we've got our safety landings. So I'll ask the children to stand on. All I want you to do is jump a few times, jump off, and do a safety landing holding for 3 counts. Okay, ready? And. Awesome, very nice. Let's go that way around. So it's very simple instructions. Jump a few times, jump off, and hold your safety landing. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. So we don't want to overwhelm them with too much information at first, but now we see that they've got that. So we can add the next layer on. So I want you to jump 3 times, do a stretch jump, and safety landing. So remember our stretch jump we did in the warm-up? Just like that. Can you show me the shape of the stretch jump? Yes, remember we had to put our tummy in and squeeze really tight in the air. Okay. So we're going to do 3. Wait, I'm going to count for you. Okay, ready? And 1, 2, 3, and land. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Feet together. 2, 3. Awesome. Let's do it again. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And again. Ready? And. Put your hands down. Just jump normal, normal, normal. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. When you jump, lift your arms up in the air. Okay? Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Arms up. 1, 2, 3. Good. And lift your arms up. Okay? When you jump. Ready? And 1, 2. Arms up. 1. Bend your knees, feet together. Looking forward. Good. Okay, stop. All right, so you can see we're progressing with the children, okay? And the verbal cues are the same all the time so that they can internalize them. And it's very hands-on, very hands-on. Trampoline is very, very hands-on. So what did you notice about the landings? What's happening here? I'm on them all the time. Have you noticed that? That's another mistake I see. The coaches understand and they know what to tell the children. Hold your safety landing, or 1, 2, 3, but they don't enforce it with the hands on enough so that it becomes ingrained in their muscle memory. And when it is ingrained in their muscle memory, you can do it like this. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So I've moved back a little bit. I'm doing the second kind of spotting. You get hands-on spotting, and then you get the safety spotting where you're not actually holding them, but you're there in case. Okay? Ready? And 1, 2, 3, and land. And I also do a little tap to give them the cue as to when they should jump off, because the point of the 3 jumps, you might have seen it on the video, is that we're teaching them from a very small age. Remember, these are little, these children have done this already. You're talking about 4 and 5-year-olds that you're going to be teaching this to. And for them to understand 1, 2, 3, and off and land is a lot for their brains to take in. Okay, they jump on 2, and they jump on 4, and they jump on 15. Okay, so that's why we hold them at first to give them 1, 2, 3, and off. Okay, and the reason is that down the line when they're going to be doing a somersault, 1, 2, 3, somersault, you and the child are on the same page. You know exactly when you're going to catch them and do their somersault. They're not going to be jumping their somersault on 2 and you're still here waiting, because then that's a problem. Or the other way around, if they jump on 4 and you're pushing them on 3. Okay, so from the beginning on trampoline, you enforce 3 jumps. Is everyone clear about how to count? Do we count up or down? Do we count 1, 2, 3, or do we count 1, 2, 3, like this? All right, so be aware of that. And just to get the kids going, it's nice to use the little prompt and they start jumping, and then you go 1, 2, 3. So let's just do that one more time so that you can observe the count as she jumps. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. And you'll get to practice that. That's very nice. Okay? You'll get to practice that later. It's important that you count. And then don't let the children say, I'll count. No, you're in charge and you'll count, because you've got the hands on them. You're the one who's going to spot them later on. And if you want to stop, you stop, and then that means they'll stop. 1, 2, ready? And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right. So that's the first thing. Obviously, we've done all the lead-ups in the warm-up where they've done their stretch jump, their tuck jump, their star jump, and their half-turn jump. So let's just go through those so that you are aware of the shapes and the verbal cues I use for them. So now we're going to do 1, 2, 3, tuck jump and land. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, hop, land. Good. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. And 1, 2, 3, hop, land. Feet together. Very good. Okay. So we teach them to lift their knees up to their chest instead of touching their bottoms. Okay. What you will see sometimes is the chest going down, and then that initiates a roll, so you don't want that to happen. Or you'll see sloppy landings. Mostly you'll just see sloppy landings. Okay. So be hands-on. Right. Let's do a star jump. Be careful now. You don't want to get kicked. Okay. So you want to move behind them as they go, but still be there so that they don't fall back on the trampoline. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, and land. Feet together. Okay. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Can you open wider? Show me your widest star jump over here. Start feet together, love. Now show big wide jump. Yes, and land with your feet together again. Okay, show me that. Like this. Go on. Yes, that's beautiful. That's what I want to see here. Okay, ready? One more round. And 1, 2, 3, wide, land. Did you see how wide her legs were that time? See if you can do that. I know you can. Ready? And 1, 2, wide. Hop. Good. You were thinking of your legs so wide, you did 4 jumps. Okay. One more round. And 1, 2, 3. Hop. Awesome. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. That's beautiful. Okay, hold for 3 counts. Let me see your landing again. Ready? I'm going to push you down. You're not allowed to fall. Are you ready? I'm going to push you. Ooh, that's beautiful, strong legs. Can you make sure you do that every time? Okay. Okay, good. So, it's another nice little drill to do with them, just to, so that they're not like this when they land. They're actually strong in their landings. Okay. Any questions so far? We all okay? Good. So the half-turn jump. Michelle, here's a question for you. If we're going to do a half-turn jump, where are we going to face when we land? That's it. You've got it. I always say face your friend. Okay, it's a nice little thing for them to do. So 3 jumps and a half-turn jump. And 1, 2, 3, hop. Very nice. Okay. So the half-turn jump is difficult because you're moving forward and you're turning your body this way. So if you're moving forward too much, and you turn your body, the most common mistake is you're going to over-rotate. You saw she took a step there. So be ready with your hand to grab the wrist as they land. Okay, so you follow them through and you just grab the wrist and put the hand on the back when they land. The other thing is you can say to them, make sure you jump up first, a little bit up more before you start your turn. So don't aim to go too far forward in the turns. Okay, ready, and 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Straight legs in the air. Okay, so one thing to be aware of with turns, with any twists, that goes for triple twists later on floor or even a simple half twist on the trampoline, is your body is moving. Okay, and if some part goes out of line, which you saw both of them did actually, there is the possibility that they can lose direction. In fact, there's a very high possibility that they will lose direction. Let's just analyze this for a moment. If you can understand this, you're never going to make this mistake, which is a classic coaching mistake that all coaches make, myself included. I made it. You don't put enough mats on the side. All right. So you can see I put mats on the side because they do go skew when they start doing twists. And the reason is, if my body's turning this way and my hips bend, where is my center of gravity? Yes. Okay. So classically, if I'm going to be turning this way, you can know already as a coach, put a mat on that side for the child. And same the other way. If the child is going to turn this way and they bend their hip or they turn too early, as we say, the center of gravity is going to pull them this way, you put a mat on this side. Now just come and have a look here, because I'm not happy with this, but I want to say it so that you all see. Well, can you see there's a gap here? And can you see there's a gap here? We are at risk with this movement, because if she turns and she loses direction, that's exactly where she's going to land. Exactly there and exactly here. And I left it here for a reason, so that we could actually demonstrate it, all right? But please be aware of it. Not only do you have to have mats on the side, you actually have to cover your gaps. Okay, cover your gaps. So, let's just cover the gaps quickly. Thank you, everyone. You can go back. Let's go. Ready? And 1, 2, straight body, land. Okay, good. Thanks. Owen? Now look what he did. Did you see? It's like a puzzle. So you make sure that all the, if she does land in the gap here or he lands here, it's completely protected. Okay. Right. Can you keep your legs straight in your half-turn jump? Yes. Ready, and 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Don't forget to lift your arms in the half-turn jump. So he got his legs straight. So we have to say, awesome, you got your legs straight. Now let's see if you can get your arms up. Okay. Ready, and 1, 2, 3. Good. Very nice. Straight up. Ready, and 1, 2, arms up. Very good. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Good. Okay, perfect. Is everyone quite clear about if I turn this way, which way would the possible way that they could go skew towards? Here, is everyone clear of that? Okay, so they do that. Okay, and if I turn this way, it's just the opposite. Okay, so you can see that's a mistake when they bend and they bend their hips. So the best way to fix that is to say stay as straight as a pencil and make sure you jump off the trampoline first before you do your half turn. So you're supposed to turn at the height of the jump. Okay, so jump up first and only at the height you turn. And then you keep absolutely straight. Good. Are there any other questions? One more thing about the half-turn jump is, especially when you've got momentum, and we'll do that just now with a run. Who can think of a possible danger we haven't mentioned yet? We sort of mentioned it. Yes, we'll come to that, tripping and falling forward, but I'm talking specifically about the half-turn jump. Okay, so yes? Yes, because they still could be coming round, knees and ankles, so just make sure that they're absolutely focused on their visual cue. Okay, but there's something else as well. Yes, Lauren? Yes, overturning, well, it's the same thing. I actually meant over-rotating. So they'll come here and they'll fall back. Classic, 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 classic. In every session you'll have the children do their half-turn jump and fall back. So what's the danger? Yes, what did I just do? Elbows and wrists. Okay, this is a major one, or like this, even worse. Okay, so reinforce your safety roll. So when they do it, you can even have them do a round where they just do a safety roll, or this one. Okay, I don't mind either way. I prefer this one because you can block yourself. But this is also good. You won't break an arm. Okay. Right. The next chunk, let's think. We've done the takeoff position, positions in the air, and we've done landing associated with that. So the next thing to really work on is the run and hurdle onto the trampoline. Who knows why I'm doing it this way? Anyone? Not for you. Yes? Because I want them to go this way. Exactly. Why do I want them to go this way and not this way? Someone saying it?
That person's going to be
Invisible. I will lose sight of them for a moment. So my back, we call it back to the wall. Okay, you always have your back to the wall. You always see what's going on in your group as a coach. Okay, so I've just adjusted it, and it's quite, you have to plan it. Because if you're a left spot like me, if I was a righty, I would have been on this side. Okay, and then we would have had you sitting there, and we would have done it that way. Okay. Okay. Right, so we've done the lead up. Let's have you over here. Come over here, children. Stand here. We're just going to do run, 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 jump into the hoop. Run, 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 jump into the hoop. Run, 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 jump into the hoop. Run, 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 jump into the hoop, all the way down. Okay, off you go. Good. Big loud noise. The boys like to make a nice loud noise. That's it. Off you go, sweetheart. Run, run, run. Nearly right. Into the hoop. That's it. Hup. 2 feet. That's it. 2 feet. Kill the fly. Remember, with 2 feet. Kill the fly. Boom. So that's exactly what you're going to see. Okay, so I'm just making it a little bit easier for them, a little bit higher. Okay. Okay, come stand over here. I'm going to hold your hand. You're going to run. Little run. Jump onto the trampoline and jump off. Now remember, before we did 3 jumps. This time we're only going to do one jump. Okay, so you're going to run, do one jump, safety landing, 1, 2, 3. And on your way back, Michelle, I want to see you jump and jump. All right? Jump and jump. So you take the child's hand. I take the, wait. Upper arm and hand. I run with her. I take her onto the trampoline. I follow her in the air and I hold her landing. And I be prepared for anything. Awesome. Beautiful. Off you go there. That way, love. In. Let's see. And stretch, jump, land. Very nice. That's it. You ready? You know what to do? Cool. Let's go. Beautiful. That was awesome. Now go the other way. Remember? In and land. Good. That's it. You've got it, Owen. You've got it, my boy. That one was too close. You see what happens if the hoops are too close to each other? They don't have a few steps to do it. They start jumping beforehand or they miss the hurdle in. Okay, so give them space to do it. That was beautiful. Now, I don't need to hold under the arm. I can just hold the hand. Okay, so I'm further away from her. Less support, more support closer to the body, less support away from the body. Go. Hop. And land. Very nice. Show me your safety landing. 1, 2, 3. Good. And you can carry on there. This time, Michelle, you were so awesome. I want you to do a different jump out of each hoop. So you jump in. You can do a stretch. Jump in, do a tuck. Jump in, do a star. Jump in and do a half. Right. Let's see if Michelle can do that. Stretch. Very nice. Tuck. Awesome. Star. Beautiful. And half turn and land. Very nice. Okay. You ready? Stretch, jump, hop. And safety. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Do you want to try the different jumps as well? Okay, you just do the stretch jumps. That's fine. Stretch, jump, and land. Good. And again. Hop. Remember, kill the fly into the hoop. Go back, 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 back. Come here. There's a little fly waiting for you. There. Go. Kill it. Hop. That's it. And jump out of it again. Jump out. That's it. Okay. So we just do it again and again and again. And there'll be all the different combinations. You'll have them one foot, the other foot. You'll have them over jumping the thing. You'll have them jump in and not jump out. Okay. So you'll have them jump 2 feet before the thing. Okay. So be aware of that. Now you can go on your own. So I'm going to let her go on her own. I'm not going to hold her hand, but I'm going to stand here and I'm going to be prepared because they can trip on their way up. So you have your hand ready before you follow them through and you follow them onto the landing. Okay, off you go. Good. Awesome. Yes, my love. Come. Beautiful. You've got that. You know how to do it here. It's the same thing there. You just pretend the hoop is the trampoline. Yeah? Okay. Off you go. That's it. Pretend the hoop is the trampoline. 2 feet together, kill the fly. That's it. And again, feet together, land. Very nice. Okay, so he's getting it. He's getting it. And oftentimes you don't have to even say much. Just the repetition and seeing the other kids. Oh, and then they get it. Okay. So don't overthink it too much. Right, now we're going to do the tuck jump. The same thing but with the tuck jump. So I'm getting more confident as a coach. I'm seeing that she's really capable of doing it and this takes time to develop. So until you're sure of yourself, rather err on the side of caution. Okay, and stand in more. Okay, so we're going to do the tuck jump. Okay, off you go. So now all I did was grab her and help the landing. Because they are the most vulnerable on landings. Most injuries in gymnastics happen on landings. How's that? And all the coaches do this and then leave the kids to land. Okay? Get in there and help them land. All right, love. Tuck jump. Okay, can you do that? Okay, let's go. Beautiful. Okay. You can do any jump you like out of there. Right. You learn to read their minds after a while. Star jump. Okay. Ready? And again, you have to be careful here. Hey? You have to move out the way. Okay. That's it. Beautiful. So you won't do the star jump until you know they are safe, because you're not hands-on with a star jump. You can be hands-on with a stretch jump, a tuck jump, and even a half-turn jump, but not really the star jump. Okay? Half-turn jump, my love. You can leave that for now. So what I've done here is a number of different things. I've made her go more advanced than the little boy. I've taught them from the beginning and progressed in my spotting. I've changed the shape of the jump to make it not boring. I've reinforced landings. And I've made them do something on their way back that reinforces the main station that they're learning here. That main motor movement, which is the joining of the legs and the jumping, is being reinforced 4, 5, 7 times more than if they were just walking back, or if they were doing baboon runs back. So think about it logically. Baboon runs are still better than nothing, because at least they're getting strong, but let's think about what we're trying to achieve. We're trying to put the skill groups together that reinforces the learning. Okay. And we could have had another block there and another block there, and they could have climbed up and done a jump off or landing drills on the way back. So you never have to have them being bored or not doing stuff. Okay, but you're here at the main station because this is where the real, you need to be safe. They can't really hurt themselves in a hoop. They can, but nothing more than what they would do in a playground, right? Okay, half-turn jump. So remember, jump up, arms up, and face that wall when you land. Okay, I'm going to stand here because I know. Go. And I've got my hand here ready for her. Very nice. Okay, so see if you can go up more and keep your body a little straighter in the air. One more, and then we can have questions. She's doing it. She's jumping up nicely before she turns, so she's not losing direction. Okay. Good. Okay. Remember, we don't do the run and jump with the 4-year-olds. We stay on the 3 jumps. We only move to the run and jump with the 5-year-olds and up, and usually on a raised platform like this. And of course, the next step would be we take these mats out, and she just does it. In fact, let's show them that, Michelle. Let's show them how we do it on normal mats. Yeah? Just run and jump and say do a tuck jump. Go to the back of the mats. Okay? Awesome. Go. Good. Beautiful. Okay. That's the progression steps.
What I normally see that with the children, that you could see with Owen, and I think that's why one of the things that he was, because he had to focus so much that he didn't actually swing his arms up all the way. He went halfway and then he finished. Then we can just go back to the floor and practice and enforce that. And even I would just, because they get tired if you do too many jumps, just like pretend you jump and then land. And then pretend that you jump with a full turn, a half turn and land. So then eventually they will get it right. Even Michelle, you did that you were doing your half-turn jump, you only went halfway instead of swinging your arm all the way up. And a nice way to actually demonstrate that you have with your arms to jump, you can all stand up, okay, facing me. And now try to just jump off the floor by swinging your arm as fast as you can. And if you do that, you will feel that actually it pulls you up. You swing your arm.
It pulls you up.
You swing your arm.
Without jumping.
It pulls you up because the force what you do, okay? And now try to swing it all the way up. It's even more difficult, but you feel. So instead of just not jumping like that, that obviously, then you feel the difference.